I just sent a link to a document in the WhatsApp group chat. I'll also send it in the chat. We'll be going through the stuff in that document throughout the meeting. So feel free to go through it. The first point I wanted to hit on today was that Asha Jyoti is earlier this year than it normally is. Normally it's towards like the end of September. This year it's on September 14th, which means we need to start planning soon, getting sponsorships, trying to get registrations pretty soon. The registration page is already open on the website, I'm pretty sure, but I'll check and confirm again later. Last year we had around 750 registrations, including the ones we got on Monday, and we had around 35K raised along with sponsorships and the day run registrations. This year we do want to increase that goal by 100 registrations, which is a lot of work, but I know we can do it. Get around 850. And we want to see if we can reach out to students from other schools because a lot of the registrations we get are from the same area. And in the older age group, want to see if we can try and attract the younger age group, which is why we have a goal of 20 registrations per volunteer this year. And we can brainstorm ways that we can increase those registrations. And we even have like a script we'll send out towards like as we get closer to the run day, I'll send us a script that you can send to your friends and family, to get the registrations. Another big thing that we want you guys to do over the summer and as the run day gets closer is to try and get sponsorships. In the other cities like Pennsylvania, they get sponsorships by just going to stores and talking to people at the stores. And we even have a script that we can send out to potential sponsors. I'll also send that out after the meeting is over, where you can just, email it to, companies, or if your parents know someone pretty well, another company, you can just send it to them. So we want to get sponsorships so that we can make the run bigger and better every year. Some updates on campaigns. We really want to assign campaign leads by next Friday, but on the form we sent out a while ago, only 3 people filled it out, so it's on the document. Please fill it out again, or if you haven't filled it out yet, please fill it out so that by next Friday we can, assign the campaign leads. And if we don't get enough responses, we will just randomly assign members like to a campaign, and we'll ask like the old AJ veterans to just be a campaign lead. And if you don't want to be a campaign lead, please fill out the form and let us know what your like campaign of interest is so we can assign it to and you guys can start planning for fundraising because we really want to focus heavily on fundraising this summer. And if you go to the document that's linked under fundraising, I put it like a format on how you can put like fundraising ideas. Just put like the name of whoever whose idea it is, as well as like what your fundraising idea is. Just click on the doc, you'll be able to see all of that. Because this summer, one of our biggest goals was to get a lot of our fundraising done. And it's kind of hard to do if you guys don't like say which campaign you want to be a part of. So please fill out the form and put your ideas on the document. As we sent out a message a while ago, but the PVSA is currently paused because of government funding. The AmeriCorps is pausing it for a bit. If it comes back, we'll start it immediately again. But me and Spandana are trying to find other ways to get you guys awards for your hard work. But even if we can't, please keep up the same effort in volunteering, fundraising, and making a difference because truly you guys make a huge difference. And then now I'll pass on the mic to Bhavya to talk about some other volunteer opportunities you guys have and ways we can make an impact outside of just Asha Jyoti.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Bhavya. I'm the outreach branch lead for Asha Jyoti this year. And so basically my vision for like outreach and Asha Jyoti in general is to like kind of just increase youth volunteer participation by making events more enjoyable. So which is why I'm gonna ask you guys if you guys can let me know just kind of like stuff that you think would be fun to do so that we can make some events around that and you guys can enjoy like volunteering. And then also I wanted to partner with other nonprofits to like increase participation in volunteering and giving back to the community in general. So I have like a list of nonprofits here. One of them that I was like really passionate with and I've been working with for a while is called Prognia. It's a nonprofit that's basically focused on helping neurodivergent individuals become comfortable with the neurotypical community. So it has events every Friday and Sunday. Friday is like kind of working with kids in a small group with fun games like Uno, karaoke, etc. It's like when you come, each volunteer gets assigned to one like neurodivergent kid, and then you just kind of like help them fit in, like help them play the games and like have fun in that way. And then Sundays is kind of like a bigger event. It's like a bowling alley or like a movie or like something or like a park or like something like that. And then it's basically the same thing. You just have to help them like participate with the other activities to the best that they can. And then to sign up, you could call them or send an email. But I also have a link to their um, website. You just give me 1 second to find it. I'll put that in the chat for all the ones that I talk about. And then the other one that I had was Gliffy. It's a nonprofit that's kind of focused on promoting cultural exchange and helping underprivileged youth, which is also what Asha Jyoti is like mission is. And so I'm putting the form for that in the chat as well. Okay. They have many fun projects to benefit the community that include like fundraising, tutoring, and many aspects like 3D printing, debate, and like whatever you guys are interested in, you could like help in those projects as well with them. And they're also partnered with FCSN. I don't know if you guys like volunteer with FCSN, but they're also partnered with them. And then other places that you could go are like Kids for Hunger, soup kitchens, Clean Up the City, food runners, and like a lot of other ones. If you guys want like the whole list, you guys can let me know. Yeah. So thank you.
Before we move on to Hema, I just wanted to say we have a lot of campaigns that do need a lot of funding. For example, Genuva, I think we need close to 24K. And we really need your guys' help in fundraising because we can't do all of it. And we really want youth volunteers to really also take initiative and come up with their own fundraisers and their own campaigns. So please make sure you fill out the campaign form so we can assign you to a campaign. Pick the one you're most interested in. Descriptions to all of them are on the website. So pick the one you're most interested in, and we'll make all the teams by next Friday and we guys can start fundraising as soon as possible because I feel like summer is a really great time to do it because we don't have schools. And so, yeah, please fill it out as soon as possible. Hema, do you want to take over on marketing initiatives?
Yes. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Hema, and I'm a rising junior, and I'm going to be your youth marketing lead for this year. So mainly kind of what I wanted to focus on was doing youth or like having youth volunteer involvement through marketing. I think marketing is kind of a huge part of, volunteer organizations, and I think it's something that we could improve upon. So this year I really want to increase our presence online, like our Instagram account, Facebook, TikTok. I know it seems like some of you may not know that we do have an Instagram account, so um, I'll like send it in the group chat so we can all follow it. But yeah, I really want to increase our presence online and get more of you guys involved with social media. So that can mean anything like sometimes like filming trends at volunteer events or like taking pictures for us when we need it for posts and stuff. We're also going to be doing more things like creating posts for volunteering events, informational posts, and more stuff like that. Definitely, I think I'm gonna have a lot of communication with outreach in terms of like making things fun for you guys. Um, and I think also it would help like when we put out those posts, if you guys could repost it if you have an Instagram account. And then finally, I guess like the most important like upcoming thing from my side is social media day. And basically, I was going to make me and my committee were going to make a social media day where we film TikToks, Reels, and other trends. And it can just be like a fun bonding event where there's food and you guys can get volunteer hours for it. So I'll send out like dates for that one soon, and I'll let you know when we can make that happen.
Does anyone have any questions so far?
Yep.
For the run in general, we'll have a much more detailed like meeting about, like who, sorry, like how many volunteers you need for each section and exactly what we need to volunteer, especially for the new people. But some of the key points that we will definitely need volunteers for is a registration booth. This is mainly where we'll have different booths to hand out shirts, race bibs, and a bunch of stuff like that. And we'll need 2 people per booth, and we tend to have around 4, so 6 to 8 people for that area. And we'll definitely have an adult for each booth. We need line control where so we have people like guiding them to the areas they're actually supposed to go and just making sure that there's no chaos going on in the lines. And if people are done like in the area, they come to the stage area and they will have like entertainment and stuff going on at that time. So that'd be really helpful. This year, something new we're having is we're also adding a 10K, which is just a 5K, but twice. And we'll definitely need more water bottle stations during that because, it's gonna get tiring. We'll need people for kids' arts and crafts. For backstage help. Backstage help, we will technically normally get 2 people because we just need someone to hand the trophies onto the stage or like whatever backstage 10 people onto the stage, like the sponsors things and stuff. And we definitely need people for henna and face paint. And I'm telling you guys, henna and face paint is big right now because we really want to make it a big thing at Ashijoti this year. And we need people who can actually do henna and face paint. I found one person, but I want like if you guys know anyone who's really good at like mehendi or face painting, please like let them know and like let me know so we can get people for that. We have a couple others volunteering opportunities, but we'll have a meeting like next month so we can fully detailedly talk about it. Um, but yeah, the biggest thing that I want you guys to like work on this month and like really try and make an impact is get sponsorships. Reach out to stores like to get gift cards or like if they're willing to donate more money to Ashjati in general so we can like plan the event or donate it to campaigns. Please reach out to like companies so we can get sponsorships. I'll send the sponsorship template in the group chat soon. And another big to-do item is fill out the campaigns form. So me and him and you, as soon as possible, we can make those group chats, make the teams, and you guys can start fundraising as soon as possible. And add all of your fundraising ideas to the document I attach so that, we can, like, if they're feasible ideas, we can let you know and you guys can start planning them and we can go through with it. Does anyone have any questions or concerns or comments? Okay. Well, if not, that's all I had for you guys today. I'll stay back for a couple minutes if you guys have any questions that you want to ask me.